When we were maybe 7 or 8 years old, we were in the backyard of Justine's house. They had a trampoline. We were out there just kind of jumping around, and I was daydreaming, and I explicitly remember saying to her, "Just, what do you think we'll be doing in 20 years?" And her response, "I'll be married." 20 years later, here we are.
I've known Justine for about 23-ish years. I've traced the lineage back to pre-K. I met Nat, I traced this back too, in November of 2007. And I was at a Lilly pre-intern interview dinner. And I remember looking around the room thinking, like, who would I be friends with if I came to work here? And I think Nat was at my table. And I remember thinking, like, this guy's all right. Like, he seems cool. Like, I could hang with him. Like, he's probably fine, right? And sure enough, 2 years later, I ended up taking over the job that he was rotating out of at Lilly. And I remember thinking, like, this guy's really nice. Like, you should come over. Like, I live in this weird house. And, like, we have, like, fun parties. Like, there's slip and slides involved. And, like, it's really fun. Like, I have these really cool roommates. Like, one of them is named Justine. Like, she's a babe, you'll like her, like, come. So things worked out. Like, it got kind of weird there for a minute. I think you were there the night that my dog Sally married Justine's dog Walter. But that was a precursor.
Justine and Matthew, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage?
Yes.
Will you love and honor each other as man and wife for the rest of your lives?
Yes.
Will you accept children lovingly from God and bring them up according to the law of Christ and His church?
Yes.
All of the best memories of my life involve Justine. We consider each other sisters. We're born 6 weeks apart, and we've literally been together every step of the way for 28 years. We're pretty much a yin and yang. She loves pink, I love black. She loves Taylor Swift, I love rap. She was a cheerleader, I was a basketball player, but at the end of the day, we have this indescribable bond.
Most loyal friend, and she would do anything for any person in this room. Her love for life is so contagious that it's inspiring, and every time you're with her, she just lights up the room, and you want to be wherever she's at.
Aaron moved to town from Cincinnati. We got to know him through sports and rides to and from school, and we've been a nerd trio ever since.
Justine, you're marrying one hell of a guy. He's been one of the most devoted, loyal friends you could ever ask for. He's been there in both good times and definitely in the not so good times. We know that he will definitely be there for you in that same capacity.
I have to say that even through all of those amazing times and the best times of my life, I have 100%, without any uncertainty, never seen her happier since the day she met you, Matt. You are truly the prince that she was talking about on the trampoline 20 years ago. She just has a sparkle in her eye and the beautiful big smile that we all love her for since she met you, and you take such good care of her, so thank you so much for that.
All right, guys, we're ready for this. Ready to have some pictures. No question. Thank you, guys.
Oh my God. The veil makes
The one word that keeps coming to me is beautiful. First, how beautiful Justine is in this beautiful veil. You warned me about the veil. It's more beautiful than I could have imagined. But this beautiful spiritual celebration of your love that you have prepared for us today.
Here I am, safe at last, in your arms and in your hands.
This beautiful church, the beautiful music, the children's choir, the beautiful flower, beautiful is the word that just keeps coming to me. On this beautiful evening, we gather for this most beautiful event. Tonight, these two, your daughter, your son, your friends, become new people. Tonight, Justine becomes a wife, Matthew becomes a husband, and we surround them with our love and our prayers. Married love is ultimately selfless. Marriage is not a 50-50, it's a 100-100. This is how you are to love each other, completely and entirely.
Standing here right now, I think we both, and throughout the day, we felt absolutely overwhelmed with the people that we love, back from literally when we were born to new friends that we've made in Chicago in the last year or two. It's beautiful that you're all here.
For those of you that have traveled far, I appreciate it. You've given us your day. Some people have given us several days and burnt your credit card miles or points or whatever to do it, or traveled through monsoons last night. But you don't know how happy I am. Thank you all.
Hey, everything's right, say everything's right tonight. Hey, everything's right, say everything's right tonight.
We talk a lot about how our friends and our families have started merging over the years.
Smiles light up as we walk in. Old conversations begin again.
So each and every one of you have had a part in us standing here today. You have nurtured, supported, and strengthened our relationship.
Takes us back to the time when we didn't care.
Thank you all for coming. Let's go dance.
Hey, everything's right, say everything's right tonight. Hey, everything's right, say everything's right tonight.
No good has ever come to any man who's forgotten his wedding anniversary date. So I did a little research to really try and help you remember this day. September 19th, 1990, the movie Goodfellas is released. You can just always remember yourself as Ray Liotta, me as Robert De Niro, and isn't Aaron the spitting image of Joe Pesci?
Hey, everything's right, say everything's right.
I, Matthew,
Matthew,
take you, Justine,
take you, Justine,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I promise to be true to you
I promise to be true to you
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I will love you
I will love you
and honor you
and honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
I, Justine,
I, Justine,
take you, Matthew,
take you, Matthew,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I promise to be true to you
I promise to be true to you
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I will love you
I will love you
and honor you
and honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
You have declared your consent before the church. May the Lord in his goodness strengthen your consent and fill you both with his blessings. What God has joined, man must not divide. Amen. You may kiss the bride.
Anyone who has spent any time with these two can see that their love for each other is so evident. Like, this is what it's supposed to look like. This is how you're supposed to treat each other. This is how you're supposed to feel when you see each other. And it is the most inspiring and incredible thing to see that you two have figured it out and you found it.
In your ocean, I'm ankle deep. I feel the waves crashing on my feet. It's like I know where I need to be, but I can't figure
Mom and Dad, Mary, Doug,
figure out.
there's not even words I could say for how much I love you and how appreciative I am of you. You have set an example for me in so many ways for so many years. And also the thing I really wanted to thank you for is welcoming my beautiful wife, Justine, into our Three Musketeer Circle, as we used to call it. We love you guys, and we look forward to years and years to come. Sue and Dave, so much to thank you for. Thank you for this beautiful evening. What I wanted to thank you for most of all is for raising this beautiful and wonderful daughter, my wife. Each and every step along the way, I watched her and adored her, and she is beautiful, and I promise to do everything I can to support her for the rest of our lives.
I'm officially resigning that title, and Matt, you're her co-pilot now for life. And I know you'll do an excellent job at it, and I love you both so much. Congratulations.
I just want something beautiful to touch me. I know that I'm married, 'cause I am down on my knees and waiting for something beautiful. Oh.
Our biggest wish is your love for each other will continue to grow, so much so that in 50 years, you will look back on this day, your wedding day, as the day that you guys actually loved each other the least. Cheers.